Lenaneho la kajeno mo Raising Babies 101. We differentiate between bribing and rewarding wanahao. As usual, Easy Peasy teaches us something simple for you and wanahao. And of course, our celebrity parents. This is one show you don't want to miss. Stay with us. Raising Babies 101. This show is here to bring parents together to ensure finer parenting for you and your little ones. We love them so much, we sometimes end up not being sure where the lines should be drawn in how we sometimes parent our kids. One of these blurred lines we'll be unpacking kajeno lelena is bribing versus rewarding. I'm sure some of you know exactly gore ke bua ka eng. Joining us today to discuss these concerns are family mediator and child coach practitioner Natim Timkulu and registered counsellor Sbongile Timkulu. A big welcome as well to my studio audience. Good morning, Nati and Sbongile.
Morning, Carol.
So let's start with you, Nati. What would you define bribery bana? What would you say happens ka case ill?
There's a fine line, and the line is, hang wana something right to move for something. For me, that's bribery. But how move for something that is actually good, kapa move for a reward, even if aside anything, just for being a good kid, just for being there, doing the dishes and all that. Even though some go, for me, that would be rewarding. What
advice would you have for Motswadi aska bribe, mare must rather reward? How would a parent do that?
Okay, with younger children, it's very simple because they have not learned that manipulative, So the easiest or simplest thing that I could say is giving an approval, giving a big smile whenever you see a child either something ailing right. Like, good morning, mommy, auf hug, auf kiss. You do that, it's a form of rewarding because you are acknowledging, wow, you've been a good girl today. Or and then good girl, you did very well. Come give mommy a hug. Or, good boy, you're a star. Come give mommy a hug. Or come give daddy a hug, So it's such things like positive remarks on whatever it is that the child is doing. Because rewarding is more on focusing on the positive behavior.
Okay.
Whereas bribing, you want to correct that negative behavior on the spot.
In the moment, what is the way to discipline without bribing and still driving point ya home?
Carol, the other thing that I'm really understanding so there are different kind of primary modalities that bana do have. Bana babangwe, they are very auditory, babangwe they are kinesthetic, and babangwe they are very visual. In other words, bana babangwe they understand things much more better. Babangwe they feel them. Babangwe they hear them. Let us not just make an assumption or just because of kibana kaufela the way we're gonna deal and communicate it has to be the same. That's why in the field of coaching we have actually seminars and workshops where we train and educate Batswadi hore. This is how you need to understand ngwana wa how, and this is how you can deal ka ngwana ya jena, and this is how you reward ngwana ya jena, because as much as libana they can be quite complex.
Now, in the realistic world, a lot of us very late, and most of the time, okay, how if you're a good boy or a good girl, and you must behave yourself. I mean, if I do certain things, will do something nice for me in return. Is there a harmful point in all of this?
I can say there is. With bribery, like I was saying before, bribery, when you are bribing a child, or focus it on the negative behavior that the child is outplaying. And then you correct her in that moment. So it's only short-lived. Whereas more rewarding, or focus on the positive, and that behavior, it turns into a habit. So then it will be in a long run.
So for Motswadi, when does it become manipulation?
As a family mediator, ke dila haholo ka batswadi who are going through a divorce process. And batswadi ba bangata who are going through this phase, they would normally use the bribery in a very manipulative form.
Give us an example.
How batlo bona papa wa hao today, just wash the dishes and make your bed. So ngwana utlo associate how bona papa with doing something. Yes. And
what does that do to the child?
It's a very serious psychological damage because I believe in order for one to have access to something good or to something nice, one actually has to work hard. It's a ABCD, and it's very sad. It's very sad because some parents will go to an extent whereby they will actually deny or deprive one an opportunity Papa high. So it's psychologically disturbing.
Smogile, do you want to add to that? What would you say?
Yes, to add to that, that's a very good point that he's raising because bana baba conditioned. And once a child is conditioned, then what's about it? Hakeza A kitlotola B and C. Hakesa A, then akitoli anything. So buphelo ba ha kaofela o tlo zama hore a etse A so that atokgona uthola B and C. So they become conditioned.
And bestowed to as well, hey?
And bestowed to because at some point, mama on that particular day, and let's say you're dealing with a very difficult temperament, a difficult temperament, you know, like as Natina Buwa got the different modalities. We normally focus on the temperament where you have an easy child and then you have children banaling a difficult temperament, you know. One only difficult temperament, the tantrums, have a satolin to the tantrums, and then parent to respond to yes, you know, bribing or panisha, you know, how I intend to panisha this and this and that. So they become conditioned because of how the parent actually tackles whatever situation in one I
hear you. What is your final words, Katabaena Nati? Advice for Batsadi Kohan?
I would just simply say, ho bohlokwa for motswadi o mongwe le o mongwe hore understand ngwana wa hae kapa bana ba hae. You don't necessarily have to be an expert mo baneng in order for you to understand the bana ba hao better.
Sibongile, final words sa gago?
Adding to what Nati is saying, it's important to know ngwana wa hao. Tseba ngwana wa hao and always try to wikise leveling ya higher and try to understand dinto the way yena understanding dinto kateng, because in that way communication it will be positive and it will be a way forward more whatever it is eli tilang diona.
Thank you so much to both of you for coming in. It's obviously clear that lerato is more important than go bribe ngwana. I'm sure le gopola le bana growing up le koko straight after o fetsa motogo wa gago kapo tie le borotho ba gago a go bolela gore tswa ka montle, go play, have fun, and then le gutla later le tshwere ke tlala. But times have changed. Let's get into that. It's time for You Decide. Nowadays, with so much children's programming and TV, the tablet, the cell phone, children don't feel or see the need. So we'll be asking parents and caregivers alike if this practice should be reviewed. Audience, should we chase in this day and age? Vote now. What do you think? Okay. It seems like the majority will not agree. Well, let's hear from other parents. So benzela ukuthi bazothola isikhathi ekungesabo abe nemi moments so yiko athi bantwana nihambani niyodlala batswadi ba rona ga ne re gola ne ba rata go re bolela gore ngwana a le phefo o la tlala ka go bana o tlamile gore o bapale ntho tse jwalo tse ntse re dietsa ne rata go bapala rona ga ne re gola abagogo bisikhathi sikhula be basixohla endlini siyodlala bebafuna singangcolisi ingubo nasendlini lapho sichanyele khona that's why bebasixohla kusiyodlala
ayikho right leyo nto leyo ukuthi abogogo bakhipha abantwana manje. Ugogo mangabe ukhathele kumele enze sure ukuthi ukhathala mase kunenye adult ezobheka abantwana. But abantwana kumelanga bakhitshele ngaphandle badlale babodwa ngoba lesikhathi sesiphila kuso nabo malume nabo mzala basathemba bakalanga bangalimaza ingane mhlambe bazureyini kanjalo.
Now I don't think so because now I rephela go lefatsheng le lengwe a go shapo o montsheditse o re tsama ga makhelwane ke tlatla go lata makhelwane ha right o tsena sa etsa ntho tse rong go bane
abanye bogogo basayenza just ukuthi isikhathi samanje abantwana they are stubborn sebana ba rights amaningi abasalalela bogogo njengathi isikhathi sethu sikhula besibalalela bogogo.
Very varying opinions there. Joining us in studio is caregiver Mme Yvonne Molope and retired nurse and mother Thabi Mapocha to talk about this practice of welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thabi, this practice it's wa kae gore batswadi ba tebelle bana bana go tshameka ka fontle?
Actually, I don't know, but unfortunately for me, ke gotse ka le generation e ne re kuwa kontle. So mostly nele yona taba gore le tlatsa faili and you know parents stressed, they want to have some rest. But enele more painful ke ha go ka ba le leave. Somebody dies in the house la kuwa kontle. You don't know what's happening, but balla and lona le dutse kontle ko le tlhoname. And then at times even le tsamaiso le ko gae after the funeral and you know it was sad because ha setse ya no re tlhalefa ke gona re bona re oh ne re kobela that at times you are not aware the auntie mama whoever is pregnant then la be le kubiwa ha le bo ya setse gona le ngwana ka montlo ke excitement, you know those were some of the reasons why ne re kubiwa ka montlo.
And for you Yvonne, what would you say batswadi why did they practice this thing ya go tebella bana?
Engwe ya taba eneng ira gore bana ba kubuye ka montlong ga teba o tshamekela go ntle ene ile taba ya gore bana ske ba tsa ditaba ka go ntse ba ka utlwang batho ba bagolo ba di bolela ka montlong bebe ba ya ba o di bolela go ntle gore batho ba go ntle ba utlwe ditaba tsa ka montlong ya gore go bolelwa go teng.
So Mme Thabi ha re bue ka taba ya gore di benefits tsa go tsamaya lo tshameka ka fontle ka kere ka jeno bana ba dula ka montlong ba sheba TV all day ba tshameka ka di tablet ba tshameka bile ba nona.
Exactly.
Go pa re tlhalosetse di benefits tsa go tshameka ka fontle?
Yeah, it in ali di benefits tse like how to sheba bana today ha ba sa interact. So go bapala ko ntle go ne go thusa ka re you no snare ngwana o tlhopegile tswa from a family e yang once le kontle we are all friends, you are a child ya me come next door, so that ne build the relationships. And another thing, exercising why ne re bapala serious games and it thusa le ka creativity where you'll collect stena in with an poppy let's exactly. There was so much creativity, yeah. And no was none to obesity mo baneng like Ribona today, which is very, very, very sad. So those are some of the benefits they are too sad today.
Yanong a kere dinako di changeile yanong ra tshaba gore re tlogele bana ba rona ba tswele ka fontle ba le go tshameka ka re ha o itse gore ntatolo ba tla eng why eme fale o ikutla ka ro never see how re hey letsatsi ke leo it's going down, what are we going to do? Times have changed. O ikutla jang ka taba eo? Should we still re tebelle bana ka 2018?
A iskherelo gona be ano bophelo ga bo sa tshwana le khale go ne go phodile gona be anong go setse go le bothata mo bophelong go bane ngwana ga go a ka tswela kwa ntle ga tswela kwa ntle mamang o fetsa o reka koloi o batla go utlwa mo strateng ga feta ga gona di hampo mo tseleng a kere motho ga tla go tlhaga speedile fela ga o tlo bitsiwa ba re ngwana ke yo o thutse ke koloi tse ding gape batho ba tsama gona be anong ba utswa bana ba batho ka mo ntle ka mo bo malome le bontate ba bang ka montle ba re ipa bana ba batho yani ke tsone di re tshabang gore bana gona bano o tlhole o romela bana ba gago go ntle.
So how shebile ge Mme Thabi ka dinako tse re phelang mo go tsone batswadi ba etseng ka re bana ke re tshwentse ba tswela ka fontle ba tshameke mare o utlwile gore Mme Yvonne bua ka eng ke ntse tse kotsi tsewa kere?
No, definitely she is right, but now request parents, please, if you send bana ba lo bapala ko ntle, under supervision, don't let ngwana wa 5 years a tlhokomele ngwana 3 years. Or you know of the stories that are going on. So if you are going to do that, make sure it's within the environment, is safe and under supervision.
No, I think at the end of the day, batswadi ba tla decide whether to chase them out and what, or, resources do you give the children at the end of the day. For your input.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Share your thoughts with us on Facebook, Twitter, Limo, Instagram. Otherwise, at the end of the day, as Mutswadi or Batswadi, it's up to you to decide. We talk step parenting. And then, our celebrity guest for the day. Raising Babies 101, it's Walapili. This is Easy Peasy. I'm joined by Phumzile Mlangeni, a private nurse practitioner who's going to show us how to deal with nasal congestion in babies. Welcome, Phumzile.
Thank you so much.
So here we have Wanarona. Before what we're going to do here, what is on the table?
Okay, so lana sina lamakhambi azosiza ukuthi umntwana akwazi ukuthavuleka amakhala avalekile.
Okay.
So ke uma ngabe ukwazi ukuthi uthenge ama nose drops, ungawathenga, but udinga ukuthi uthole udokotela noma unesi ozoku-advisa.
Okay.
Before you do that.
All right.
Lana ke sinama menthol drops.
Okay.
Lawa ila ungafaka uzobilisa amanzi. Ukuze iroom igumbi la umntwana yakhe khona lizoba ne-steam likwazi ukuthi lisizeke ukuthi kuvuleke amakhala la i-nasal spray nayo uyadinga ukuthi ube ne-advice from udokotela noma unesi ozokwazi akutshele which one to buy and the right ones.
Okay. Manje if usenatsone ntho tseo o ka iketsetsa nasal saline spray ko gae or saline drops ko gae?
Yes, that's always advisable ukuthi uzenzele, but ke ngoba ziningi izinto ezingenza umntwana avaleke amakhala kubalekile ukuthi uqale ukhulume nodokotela noma nonesi ongakuthi aku-advise before uzi-administerela umnikeza umntwana ama-nose drops wenza konke lokho. Yeah. So ke lana amanzi nosawoti usawoti lo siwufaka emanzini.
How much of each?
Okay, kuba i-teaspoon eyodwa yosawoti in a cup, 250 mils of water.
Amatanga bawachisa.
Awom.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pre-boil and then wayekele atukuphola bese uyafaka ama usawoti wakho. And then lana i-aspirator le uyayisebenzisa ukuthi udonsa amafinyela ke emntaneni musu umfakile ama drops, and then lena is your dropper. So lo musu wenzile amanzi akho nosawoti usebenzisa i-dropper ke to drop the
and then
yes, this is actually the first thing you use.
Okay.
Because it's a hand sanitizer. Yes. So qala lana ugeza izandla zakho amanzi awoma nensipho noma ungasebenza hand sanitizer before you start with the administration of the Angithi manje usugezela izandla zakho konke sekuready sokubekile lana umntwana ke uyam gently tilt the baby and then usupport ikhanda ukuze akwazi ukuthi ahlale comfortably. Ama usuqedile ke uzothatha isolution yakho uyimixile uthatha ke just a few drops. You can drop 1 or 2 drops in each nostril.
Okay.
So ke 1, 2.
So it's not so it must be
just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. But my lele flat, it's a bit uncomfortable for the baby because of that fluid going at the back of the throat. Mangabe uzobusebenzisa i-nose drop nakhona bayasho ukuthi ufaka how many drops in the nose.
Okay.
So ke ungabe usufaka as instructed with the advice from a medical practitioner. And then lawa ngoba ama menthol drops uyakhumbula sithe sizowafaka emanzini. So ke umntwana mase comfortable kanjena ungafaka ama menthol drops wakho emanzini aboiliwe ukuze i-steam sibe khona la eroomini. Okunye kongakwenza mawusuqeda ukugeza noma before ugeza ebhavini, just a steamy room.
Okay.
Because the purpose of the steam, umntwana mase siphefumulile steam, then sikwazi sivule amakhala sithambisa amafinyela azokwazi saphume, and then usungayisebenzisa aspirator yakho.
So adule for sibaka sesiganakang in a steamy room.
It can be 15-20 minutes, just enough to allow the steam to go in. Yes.
Steamy setsang silusana.
Siyathambisa, yeah.
Okay.
Siyathambisa mafinyela. Also, it lubricates the mucous membrane in the nose.
So ha mamina atswa ge mongong. Re berekisa di earbud kapo
wetsalang mo. Yes. Angithi ke ungawadonsa nge-aspirator aphume, but sometimes there's a bit of ama-crust la amafinyela qinile on the nose. So ke
manje mina ngiyasaba nama earbud because abantwana ngithi they move all the time.
Yeah.
So ke tshaba ka tsone tseo, so it's safer go berekisa aspirator or kana berekisa maybe just for kamontle ka.
Yeah, just kamontle, don't go too deep because mosu angithi mosu qinile umdonsa wakho konke lokho, you just on the outside of the nose, not in too deep.
Okay,
yeah, not in too deep. Because ikhala lomntwana is very short, so you could go in too deep and it can be very uncomfortable and
all right, so is there other things like batswadi ba ka etsa? I know sometimes chume ka namplela gore if o shapa ngwana hanyane ka mora go kamo le one thusa ka congestion.
Yes.
Can it?
Yes. So you can do that.
Hard pets or?
Yeah, just we call them love pets.
Okay.
So just gently, you know, just to the side. Just when the sandla sakho sibe like cup and just a little bit. You know, not too hard. Or you can make them sit, just be comfortable.
Aww.
You know, whichever one works for you. Or angalala flat on the tummy. But obviously the head must be... because low. Our model baby. So just a few pats on the back. This exercise, it loosens up. It makes the mucus to just move around. But obviously you need to get advice first, like I said, because the nose, the blocked, the nasal congestion could, you know, be caused by a lot of things. It could be an allergy, it could be an infection, viral or bacterial, or it could just be, you know, babies at this age, they're just generally congested because of the narrowed nasal pathway.
I hear you. I hear you. Unale some more advice for batswadi ko gae or just some final tips inyana for bone?
Final tips. In nasal congestion, it is common in newborns and, you know, up to the age of 4 or 6 months. So it's not cause for panic. You can ask for advice. But I know that most moms will just worry, you know, it's a big thing, and then they go and consult.
Because they can't breathe through the nose.
Absolutely. Yes. So it's always advisable to get advice and, you know, find out what is the cause. Because it can be just, like I said, because of the narrowed nasal pathway of the baby. They're very small. So it kind of like just congested because of that. There's no need to worry. If umntwana right, uyadlala, feeding well, you know, the breathing is fine, you don't need to worry.
Okay.
But mangabe engadlali kahle uyambona uthi ngathi uyagula, akekho right, uyakhohlela mhlawumbe noma ifever iphezulu and akafeed kahle, then you do need to worry.
Thank you so much, Sister Phumzile Raleboga. O re bontsha gore ngwana hana le nasal congestion re ira jwang.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Now it's time for those prizes and giveaways. It's time for our baby shower. Okay, Mubugedi, as you have seen, Huhudi Sabana can be a very, very costly affair. To make life a little easier for you, segment Ena, Ya Baby Shower, Gihuhutusa, Katsone Dimpo. This week, we have a baby hamper voucher to give away. All you need to do is answer yes or no to one very simple question correctly. Can steaming a room help to relieve nasal congestion in babies? To enter this competition, Khubonolo, where now setwanetse osiete, ke go answer this question yes or no mo social media platforms. Answer correctly, and one lucky viewer will randomly be selected to win a baby hamper voucher valued at 1,000 Rand. The winner will be announced on our social media. Best of luck. Heribuwa, we meet a parent raising a stepchild. Later, in Baby's Health A to Z, our letter for today is A. And then our awesome celeb parent. Stay tuned. More Raising Babies 101. Today's big question is, how do you raise a stepchild? Let's have a look at this.
Hi Hi, Raising Babies. I've got a really good friend and she recently got into a relationship. She's got 2 kids and the guy has kids of his own. She really would love to know how she can ensure that she gives her kids and her stepkids the same amount of love and affection. And also, her and her partner are struggling with helping the kids figure out what to call them. Please help.
I am joined in studio by clinical psychologist Batseba Motwa to discuss this. Dumela Batseba.
Dumela, Carol.
So what are the challenges that Batswadi face ha ba godisa a stepchild?
I think the family is a system. And then this person comes as an outsider and then must be part of, this clique. So what happens, the challenge is how do we bring in this one into this group, and then how do we make sure the people in the group accept the person kamol, and then now accept yang, because already there's different rules to deal in thing kamo thing.
Buagadi rules, king the rules or the do's and don'ts tsa step parenting ban.
Okay. First thing, communication. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Let's have conversations. I assume, we would have spoken to okay, are you going to have a brother or a sister who's going to live with us? And the same with the child. Okay, cool. When you come home, there's a brother and there's a sister. And you sit down together. And going back to the rules, we would say, the families, they would, use names to refer to each other, but then if there's specific, names that you use, whether you use sister or brother or, just that name, it's okay. So you just start there. And you have conversations, how you prefer to be, to be called, and you take it from there.
How did you like Ayoneta? Sometimes what happens is you get into a relationship, Limoto, and the stepchildren come into the picture, and then you tell wana how hore utlamubitsa papa mang even though wana o unale papa wa gage. Does this bring about confusion? How o insist hore wana abitse another man ntata hai even though wana o unale ntata hai? Or how do we manage the call? Like, we're speaking about the name calling of certain, positions in the household.
Okay, I think we would say about the conversation. Okay, onale if you prefer Malome Rogers, then why not Malome Rogers? However, if the child has that connection, you find her later on would say Papa, and you'd be like, oh, okay, cool, this is the route we're going. However, it's also important, okay, cool, even if you want to call him dad or uncle, your dad is still your dad, or your mom is still your mom. Then they understand, and then they don't have to choose sides. Then why you my mom, but then even here, it's another family.
The question is twofold. How to be a stepmom. The second part of our question is with regards to the children and their relation with her biological children and the stepchild. With her biological children thinking the stepchild gets more attention.
Okay, I think already she says what the problem is. I am giving. She acknowledges that. So the question would be, why are you giving more to this one? Maybe nasne mewagache because of this one, I feel a part of the family. So that's where the problem is. Going back to the drawing board. Did we discuss with the kids? Did we discuss with the child? No, we are a family now. And as a family, this is how we treat each other. We share, we open to each other, and sometimes we will not get along. However, even if we don't get along, we do resolve our issues. So I think with her, she is overcompensating. To make sure she doesn't feel like she's not part of the family, or is it a he? Okay. But then I think that's where the problem is. Because the other thing is that the child, him or herself, could have felt no barata banaba because of the biological kids. So it could have been the problem both ways. So how come we have not sat down and spoken to each other?
So much about communication. If there's one thing I keep tutileng mo show ena, ke go dula fatshe le bana ba rona re bue. Whether ke stepchild kapo ha se stepchild buang. All right? Remember at the social media, o ka re check mo Raising Babies 101, Twitter, Facebook, le Instagram. Raising Babies 101, yeah, don't go anywhere. Hariboa, our celebrity parent, joins us. And in Baby's Health A to Z, today is the letter A. Stay with us. Reale amogela gape mo Raising Babies 101, the show ailing for Batswadi by Batswadi, where Batswadi connect and we continue to teach and learn. Time for Babies Health A to Z. Today, our magic letter is A, thus giving us a condition ebitiwang amblyopia. Amblyopia, commonly known as lazy eye, is the eye condition noted by reduced vision, not correctable by glasses or contact lenses, and is not due to any eye disease. The brain, for some reason, does not fully acknowledge the images seen by the amblyopic eye. Dr. Thabo Matlou, who is an optometrist, is here to help us understand this. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you.
Yaanong ha re bue ka taba ena ya amblyopia kapo lazy eye. Kopa re tlhalosetsa, especially for bana between 0 and 5. Mme o tla bona jwang hore ke eng and ke eng yone?
Amblyopia ina le bothata matlho re na le a mabedi. Mara go lebella object A1. A re a tshwanela gore ke lebeletse an object or go shebile ke bone batho ba i2 litho le le one le bone motho a lona and the other one lona dire bya so ke ka mogo matlho aneng ka gona but nako nngwe go diragala gore matlho a mabedi a se bone o tshwana and once a sa tlhwa sa bona o tshwana then it's an abnormality. So now really an abnormality, usually amblyopia, because we are talking from 0 age to 5 years. Amblyopia na kongwe ngwana o belegwa ana le bothata mo litlong, for example ana le ntwe ba ibitsang cataract. Cataract na kongwe ka diragala or aka ikrea during birth. Cataract ke ge ile the lens re na le ntwe ba bitsang lens ka moara litho ye in responsible or it thusang for vision as well or the light rays di penetrate ka gare ga litho so that vision e ka ba gona. I mean we all know gore no light no vision. Litho is connected to the brain, so the brain has a way ya gore e suppress vision ya litho le ka bang le na le cataract or any other abnormality, for instance astigmatism, then e suppress her vision. Litho le feletsa le tloela go se bone, right?
What's part of the treatment?
Yeah, you know the treatment leona e ya ka gore bothata ke bo bofeng. For example, ke setse ke boletse ka cataract litho lateral lining, we call it squint. Ke language re phelang re berekisa squint eye. Rena ka language ya rena re bitsa tropia. Ngwana ana le tropia meaning o litho le tswile lining. Or yona ya astigmatism. Astigmatism, remember ke condition ye no re go bona o lebeletse C. O bona le di C tse dingata. It's an uneven corneal curvature, right? Now, yeah, re bolela ka tharo ya cataract. O tshwanjura for surgery ngwano. Mantsi yona cataract. Either ba replace the lens or ba le clean or whatever.
And o tla bona sentle 100% vision.
So the light will penetrate ka mo litho because remember cataract really ke yona e blockang penetration ya le. Ya bobedi ke astigmatism. Astigmatism usually there's this procedure called laser. Laser ba no kenya moya ka moara litho di specialist ba correct the corneal curvature or e be straight. A ke re ana le astigmatism go re curvature le na di bambasinya.
O tla bona 100%.
And then ya boraro ke litho le tswile. Ge le tswile le yona ke surgery. It means one of the muscles tse di tshwarang litho di e gaugile or e kule botlhoko, then di doctor di tlo dira stitch then by dira gore matlho a bona a dira gabotse. With time litho le tlo ba gabotse la tshwana le le.
Ke rata taba ena. Ke leboga doctor, it's so nice go utla gore this condition is something that Batswadi can do something about. Ke leboga. The words may be hard to pronounce and not so necessary to learn, but the conditions are out there, diteng, and they are easy to spot and necessary to take action and seek help. It's not so much the medical terms we should worry about, but the medical conditions and the issues mo baneng ba rona. Khosalang will be back with more after the break. Tsemo Tseleng, our yummy mommy is here. Raising Babies 101. My favorite segment is when we get to sit down with celebrity parents. Celebrity gospel couple, Bongi and Colin, are here. Parents to two lovely boys, and they join us on the couch. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
How are you doing, yummy mummy and dishy daddy?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Now, we were talking earlier, Moshong, about bana, and you know, in our culture, every time bana bale muntlung re no tsamaya le no tshameka ka montle. Yeah. Sorry ke thomele wena Bongi. What do you think about that? O etsa jwalo ko ntlung ya lona?
I think it's good for them to play. You know, you don't want them to miss a certain stage. At that time, especially with our boys, banali energy so like in a space you know, you like frustrating them. So we realize that they enjoy the space actually of playing outside. So I really do encourage them to go and play. And then you will see we're thinking they're tired now. They come indoors and they watch their cartoons, and yeah.
So you've got two children. Tell us about them.
Omrena is just, you know, a very intelligent boy, asks a lot of questions. And even questions that you don't want kids to ask, he goes there. He thinks a lot. He's a very intelligent boy, and yeah, we're enjoying him a lot.
Oh, lovely.
And Mohau, if you look at him, he seems quiet.
Yeah.
But he's a very busy bee.
How old is Mohau?
Mohau is 6. Mohau is very busy, and Mohau is very clever. Mohau is that one who will hit his brother and say, it's not me.
Now, speaking about discipline, is it bribery or is it discipline?
Kids are very smart. Sometimes when she speaks to them, I can see that, they think, they're looking at me, they want me to say something.
Yeah.
I just keep quiet and act like I'm not saying anything. Maybe have your time with them.
Yeah, because they know Teddy is the one that they get away with things with Teddy.
But it's good to discipline them,
Yeah.
And for you, Bongi, I know you come from a home full of ladies. How has it been having two boys being from a home of ladies?
Hey, you know, like at home, we're like girls. I think Las Porioko High, the 6th, is number 6. He's a boy. So by that time, I'm the first one. So, and then there was a time where I went away to school. I was never really there and to get to see how boys are when they're growing. I was telling my friends, I was like, when Wamare, our first son, in the mornings, you know, when you change a nappy, there's a way where his children will be like standing up and I'll freak out. I will freak out. I don't know what's happening with this child. And Colin was there to tell me, no, it's because in the morning he wants to wee, you know.
Oh, okay, so it's very normal.
It's normal. It's normal. So,
it freaked me out the first time I saw that.
It's very, I think, which is just amazing. But we enjoyed every step of that. Seeing how they start changing, seeing, you know, certain changes in them. When you take off the nappy, then he's already ready to shoot, you know. So you look at that like, wow. Though we sometimes wish we had a girl, but we're enjoying the two boys.
So, I mean, you know, it's never too late for another one.
China, we'll call China.
So I have to ask you, as parents, your most rewarding thing about being parents with your busy schedules. You guys have quite busy schedules.
We're very busy, but we try to somehow balance things that we know. We look at our schedule that maybe this month or the next 2 months will be hectic, and then we sit down and we plan it. So when we come back, we'll try school holidays, or maybe these weekends. This is what we're going to do with the boys. And you know, some of the moments that I really enjoy with the boys, they are such a blessing, man. And like I said, the hugs that they give, and Mohau being the expressive one, and some of the things that he will whisper in my ears, I'll be like, God, you do this.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. But some of the trips we enjoy with them in the car, you know, when they sing.
That's what I was going to get to next. Like our fella as a family, are your kids musical?
Musical.
They would do something and then we'll look at each other and like, how did he get that?
From our studio audience,
Dumelang.
The
guy. Good thing. Okay, can I have a question, Like, as you both always just travel, who do you prefer to leave your kids with, or do you travel with them whenever you travel?
Okay, that's a good question.
That's a good one. Fortunately, we've got family that is close by. We've got one of our sisters staying with us. We've got my younger brother staying with us. So it's easier to well, We haven't yet gotten to the stage where we have someone who is really dedicated to him, like a nanny or so forth.
I think he's not free on that one.
I don't know how we'll deal with it, but
I think we're blessed to be close to your parents. We are close to Colin and Mom's parents. They're very close to where we stay, and I've spent time with them. And I love how my mother-in-law is. You know, her way of disciplining. You know, so I'm saying it's one of the things that we were really blessed to have. Our siblings are close by. As much as I'm from Mpumalanga, but my siblings are closer. My sister, the sister who comes after me, the eldest after me, sometimes she takes them with, and Colin's mom is always there, when we go away. Well. My younger sister that we're staying with is just like on weekends, maybe where we're going far, he stays with them. But some of the shows which are close by, let's say Joburg, Pretoria, some of them we look at how the setup is. We're able to take them with us. Then they get to see what we do, and they even watch on TV sometimes. When we sing on TV, they're like, come on. So they have an idea exactly what our parents are about. So that's the good thing about it.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So both of you are in the same industry. There are some families and they're like, give us advice. How do they do this family thing?
I think, to be honest, it's not for everyone. It's just a blessing for us that it's working for us. And we kind of enjoy working together. And as well, I think, like we said, trying to plan things ahead and make time for the kids. This is not just about business failure. When we get home, we forget about singing.
I actually wanted to ask you because I get it. I'm sure there's times when Colin, you're like, yo, Musadi, please. Or you're saying, Colin, please, do I have to see you look on off the stage, at home, everywhere?
I don't know. It hasn't gotten to that yet.
Really?
Maybe, but it's 10 years
It's like 10 years married. We've been in the music industry before we got married. So in a way, we're able to respect and draw a line that this is work and respect that, and it's home when we get home. We are parents, and we do plan weekends where they go. Mohaus in the school choir. Like we go and support him. He's singing there. So with us, it really takes a lot of planning and communication.
But it works out, man.
We've got
a foundation called I Believe Foundation, IBELIVE. It's all about caring for the community. This started out of one child that stays closer to my parents, Koma Melody. He plays with our eldest son. And this boy, his mother passed on when he was very young. Out of a couple of siblings that he has, he's the only one that was left with his grandfather. And I just had passion for this boy. We took him, we brought him a bit closer, we take care of his needs. But out of that, buying him school uniform and stuff, we thought, we see a lot of kids also passing by and they also have the same issues. What is it that we can do to give back and try and help out where we can? And we came up with we just started with doing a concert with our friends where we asked them, guys, please come and help us out. You sing 1 or 2 songs, and what we do is people don't come in with money. They don't pay at the door. You go to whatever store to buy uniform and you bring it in. That's what gets you into the concert. And that thing grew so fast that we had to now have a foundation and try and get things in order. And now the foundation is growing. We're having a project now that will be where we'll be teaching drug addicts who are or recovering drug addicts music, and we also will be teaching maths and science as well. Good. We're just trying to say, hey, in your little corner, try and do something better for the community.
In your community.
It's all about the community. Thank you so much to you both for coming in and sharing Lelapa La Lona and how you do it with your wonderful boys. Thank you. Thank you. Well, time has run out, Batung. I love being on this couch interviewing your favorites. But if you want more of Raising Babies next week, remember to check us out on our social media platforms. For me, Carol Forey, check you out next week. Bye-bye. Welcome Welcome to Pep Talk, your go-to place for everything to do with parenting and more. Did your parents ever kick you out the house and tell you to play outside when you were a child? Guess what? They were right. Up next, I'll be giving you a few tips to get your child geared to spend some time in the sun. Kids are naturally drawn to playing outside, and there are numerous benefits of outdoor play. For starters, it allows them to explore their environment, develops muscle strength and coordination, and builds self-confidence. Firstly, don't forget to put a sun hat on your child when they are playing in the sun. Their sensitive skin burns easily, and if you're having a picnic, grab these cute umbrellas for more sun protection. Secondly, get them versatile and durable clothing so they can be comfortable when they play. Keep little one's t-shirt on at all times to protect them from the sun. Before they complain about being bored, these toys will keep them thoroughly entertained while they play outside. Balls. Plastic golf sets for your little one to practice their swing. And water guns for hot summer days. Also remember to keep your kids and yourself hydrated. You can use these cool water bottles, and they come in an array of colors and designs. Enjoy the sun with your children and tune in again for more parenting hacks right here on Pep Talk. To stand a chance to win with Pep, get onto our social media pages and enter our weekly competition. You'll stand a chance to win some great prizes. See you next time.